everybody, welcome back to Women Carry Knives. What are we taking a look at today? Well, for those of you that were on my live, you probably saw my live unboxing. This is going to be the Knafs company Lander, designed by Ben Peterson. Now, I actually ordered one on his Kickstarter campaign, and that one actually came in first. And then Ben got a hold of me and he said, hey, I have something coming to you. And he actually sent me a blue one, which is very cool. I'm loving having both of these. And I was also gifted some pink scales, which is really cool. I think this is awesome. Now, what I find really cool about this is he has created this knife. The scales can really come off quick. So once you unscrew it, and I'll have to do a video on it, they just pop right off, and it is so nice, you guys. Now, it is a D2 steel blade. These are going to be $58. That is a freaking steal. I think it is absolutely awesome. He has included the well, not in mine, but he's going to include the CAD drawings, because for those of you that have your own printer, you are going to be able to print your own scales, your 3D printer. You're going to be able to print your own scales, so you can make what you want for your scale, which most companies don't do that. The price point being $58, and the fact that he is going to actually let you customize it yourself. That is absolutely crazy, but so wonderful. I love with his experience that he's got in the knife industry. What he's doing is almost unheard of, absolutely letting you do what you want to do to your knife. So some of the specs on this. This one is absolutely wonderful. Well, they're both D2. You can tell this one has got the black stonewash on it. This one is just the stone. Well, this one's more of a satin, not so much stonewash. As I said, it is a D2 blade. You've got this nice flat grind on it. Your opening mechanism, or your opening deployment, whatever you want to call it, is going to be thumb studs. Very, very smooth too, by the way. Now, it's going to run on ceramic coated bearings, and the OEM on this is actually QSP. So that's kind of cool. This thing is just awesome. I had the pleasure of being able to get one of these in hand when I went to Blade Show. Whoever went to Blade Show, he actually had these there. He demonstrated how easy it was to change your scales there, which was very cool also. And the beauty of this too is your pocket clip is going to be inset into your scales with your recessed pocket screws, and it has lefty love, you guys. That's awesome. What I love is that he's got the cover. So if you do take your pocket clip off and you switch it to the other side, you're able to put the cover on there, which is going to keep it nice and clean and have a more cleaner aesthetic look to it. Your liner is going to have jimping on it, and obviously that goes for both. Comes very well centered, as you can see there. Your lockup on this is going to be about 30%. Now, it is a smaller knife. I absolutely love it. I hope, for my husband's sake, I will hope that he comes out with a large size Lander, because I think what he's doing with this, people would definitely grab a large size Lander also, because that is, whoops, sorry about that. That is just awesome. If you guys want to see, I know a lot of people have said it looks like the Banter. Kind of, but not really. What do I mean by that? Here's your Banter, okay? So it's definitely bigger than your baby Banter. Your handle shape is a little bit different. I like that he's kind of kept the ergonomics, the nice flow of the curve on that a little bit, which is really nice. Your G10 on this is going to be nice and grippy. So it's not overly grippy, but it does have just enough. I'm just beyond excited to be able to have this in hand now. These did just come in, so I have not been able to use it a whole lot. I just did an unboxing, as I said, on my live of the blue one, and I did the whole kit that that there was out there, which is just, thank you so much, Ben. I appreciate it so much. I love that you're listening to the community and what the community wants and giving them something that they're able to tailor to how they want, which is just absolutely phenomenal. Fidget factor. So I, as I said, have had the blue one now for 2 days. I have carried it around and it has been beyond comfortable. The beauty of this too, now this was not one that I could put on my bra strap just because of how it hangs, but the clip has just enough retention to it. And it is definitely a deep carry. Let's see if I find my paper here. All right, definitely deep carry, okay? Love that. I love the small size. For some of you, this may be more of a 5th pocket size knife. It's a little bit bigger than that, but I have carried it in my back pocket. I have actually clipped it to my purse. I clipped it to my waistband. Every way that I carried it was absolutely comfortable. And I actually took it out walking with me last night on my yoga pants. And this is definitely going to be one of my go-tos for when I'm walking because it is nice and light and perfect. So for your blade length, you are getting a 3 3/4 inch blade and your cutting edge is going to be just over 3.5 inches. Your close length is going to be, with the clip, because it is deep carry and does stick up a little bit, you're going to be looking at about just under 3 3/4 inch. So your overall length, obviously, is going to be just about 7.5 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 6.5. I can't count today. Just about 6.5 inches. So for me, that is a really good size. Nice and light. This is only 2.4 ounces. So let's show you that. I'm going to move this one over for right now. And I love that I have one in blue. That's just awesome. All right. So in ounces, 2.5. There you go. So your grams are going to be 69. And now you know you guys love that. Fun, fun, fun. This has been absolutely awesome. So I think the neat thing about this is he calls it the fast swap scales. You can change this without taking apart your pivot assembly. That's really cool. So the whole kit actually came with spare scales. So it was the blue knife, the spare scales, the Lander specs on this awesome work mat. Came with a strop and some strop compound. Of course, awesome patch. Woohoo! Mints, which you always get. I just think that's cute. And because you all know he loves his Space Kitty, got some freeze-dried ice cream sandwich, which we're going to have to try that and see what that's like. So there was also, let's see. Oh, I moved it somewhere. There was also a strop in here. And I do not know what I did with it now. So I will have to find that. I think there was.
The leather strap?
Yeah.
Did you put it in the roll?
I may have put it in the roll. You could be right. So the other thing that came in the kit was the Tool Burrito. You guys, absolutely, you have got to get one of these. These are fabulous. Now, price-wise, I have no idea what it's going to be. I do not remember off the top of my head. I could probably find out and put that in the video. Here's what I love about this. So we're just going to kind of go into the whole Lander kit. And I will get back to the Lander absolutely for you. Here's your leather strap. So, pardon me. You're going to get your leather strap. You're going to get your lube. You're going to get your Loctite and your tool here and your other pivot tool. It does come with, or your not necessarily just a pivot tool, but your screw tool. You also get 2 Weehaw bits. So you're going to get the 4mm T8 and the 4mm T10 Torx screws. That's freaking, or Torx heads. That is awesome. But here's the beauty of this. And I don't know, here, we're going to use this as an example. So as you're working on it, you know, you have this great little place. So I'm going to change. Well, you know what? Let's swap the scales out. Wasn't going to do that, but let's go ahead and do that so I can show you guys. All right, hang on 1 second for me. All right, sorry about that, guys. So I'm going to show you the neat thing about that. I am loving this Lander knife. So we are going to swap out the scales, and I want to show you how easy this is. Now, for those of you, if you're anything like me, and let me make sure that's in the picture. It is. If you're anything like me, you're going to lose your screws. Do you see this? He has gotten magnets on the edge of your work pad here. So not only do you have your tools here, which is very cool, you have your magnets right here. So you can put your screws on there and they're not going to go anywhere. That is just unheard of, absolutely awesome. So we're going to take these apart and we're going to put our little screws right there so we don't lose anything. You know, I'm going to actually close this so I don't do anything dumb. Sorry, I'm not sure I'm on camera there. And I just want to show you how awesome. Well, there was a little blue Loctite on that. Not much, just a tad. All right, so we got our screws out. We got our pocket clip off. Oh, no, we don't have them all out. All right. Oops. Oops, we're going to change our head there. Sorry, I did not look at sizes of anything on this. So that is going to be probably a T8, it looks like. Yes. All right, check this out. Here is the cool thing. Got that one back on, nice. Screw that back in. Get a couple of our little screws here. I love how easy this is. Oops. All right. In fact, I think I'm going to leave one pink and one blue. But I wanted to show you guys how easy this was. I mean, he just makes it so wonderfully easy. Got our pocket clip back on. Look at that, takes absolutely no time at all. I mean, done. I wasn't going to do a video, and I'll put the other screws back in because I'm going to leave it half pink and half blue. But I just want to show you how easy it is, and the fact that the whole kit just gives you everything that you need. Is very cool. I love that I'm not going to lose my screws anymore. I mean, I've got a screw loose. Okay, so it comes in your kit when it's actually there. It comes with the T6 that is preloaded into your wrench, we will call it. Then you're just going to put those right back there. I'm going to keep these two separate, but I am going to put one blue and one pink in there because I want to show you the different colors. How easy is that? Then you just take your little kit here and it magnetizes shut. Roll it right back up. And you're done. Perfect. Look at that, you guys. See how easy that was? That's awesome. Absolutely awesome. I love that. If I had a 3D printer, I'd probably print myself some scales too. Ben, if you're watching, I hope you get some cat scales for these, some little Space Kitty scales, because that would be awesome. This one is very stiff right now, by the way, because I have not played with it yet. So, there you go, guys. The Lander. I showed you the comparison with the Baby Banter. Okay, let's look at a comparison with the Benchmade Bug Out for size. It's definitely a medium, a small medium. Let's go ahead and go with, where are all my knives? Let's go with the Rat one. So if you're looking for a good medium size knife, this is really a good one. The rectangular hand shape, as I always say, is great for any hand size. I think it's going to be a little more friendly. See, it's already wearing in nicely. And that's like maybe the 4th flip on this one. Love this knife. I am just such a fan. And now I have to decide, what am I going to carry? The black one or the blue and pink? I bought this one from his Kickstarter, and I may actually give this one to a Therapeutic Edge to carry around so he can tell me what he thinks about it. The beauty of it, too, is if you want to switch your colors, maybe you want the black blade, you can put your blue scales on the black. Either way, because it comes so easily, it's just awesome, you guys. Hey, you guys, thanks so much for taking the time to visit with me on this one. This has been the Knafs Company Lander by Ben Peterson. We took a quick look at the Tool Burrito that he also sent and some of the other stuff. And we did a little quick disassembly on that just so you can see what it's all about. For $58, you absolutely cannot go wrong with this. You have got to grab yourself one, maybe even two. I hope you enjoyed this one as much as I do. I am just a huge fan of this. I'm also a huge fan of Ben, though, so I love what he creates. I love that he's making knives that are for women. I mean, not just for the men, but for the women, too. They're a great size, and yeah, thank you, you guys. I'm going to leave the link, as I said, down in the description. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave it down in the comments section. You know I love talking to you. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time.